Berry World. I'm Daniel, and I'm the sweet berry farmer of YouTube. But we don't just stay on the farm; we go into the world. And so what I'm doing is getting my daughter some milk, and then I'm gonna pick her up from preschool. So you guys can come along with me until I lose service. We got milk, we got snack. We are set. All right. Hope everybody is having a absolute tremendous day. My day is going pretty good. I always wish that I could get more done. That's the thing. More done. I look back on what I did today. You know, did I get a lot done? I'm not sure. Well, the answer is no. But I pretty much did what I could do. And as it works out, I have about 5 hours when I'm not driving to, I'm trying to decide whether I want to wear this hat or not. I don't feel like I want to wear the hat. Let's trade out. Before, could go with just hair. After, driving Miss Daisy. I don't know. It's all good. Keeps my head warm. And don't have to worry about my hair sticking up. So that works. All right. So we got tea, we got milk, we got snack. We got a mildly professional image for a school bus driver. And I'm about to head on out. Trying to think whether or not I have a few things to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to try something super fast. I'm going to set you guys down. All right, we're ready to scoot. And let's see if I can get my keys. Here we go. This way. I'm not sure. All right. There we go. All right. On the open road. And reverse. So today I basically used most of my free time to just go over my job application stuff. What else did I do? I holy cow, right. Sunglasses. Um, I posted a video about waterfalls, I think. That was fun. An AI video, but people want to know, where do waterfalls come from? So now you know. Um, yeah, that's exciting. Now I'm on my way to get my daughter. Oh, I have my minivan sitting at the car dealer that we bought this Honda Pilot from, and he put in a new timing belt and a water pump and tensioners or whatever. Hopefully, but he's applying a little bit of pressure. He wanted to give us, before we bought the Honda Pilot, he said, "I'll give you $7,000 for your minivan." Then we got to the point where we had decided that we were going to get a vehicle, and then we're sitting there, and he's like, "I'll give you 5,500." And then my wife said, "Well, we have a part for the door," and he's like, "Okay." I said, "Okay." And then he's like, "Well, I got to do that anyway if I were to take it in for a trade." So anyway, the trade is still on the table, but I called today because there's a check engine light on for evaporated evaporation leak. I don't know why that was hard to say, but there's a check engine light on for an evaporation leak, and the typical easiest answer for that is gas cap. But I got a new gas cap for it, so I'm not sure where it's leaking from. I called him today. Um, I was supposed to ask if he could fix the headlights on the new car that we bought from him, because these things get in accidents, and the headlights are giving us some kind of a message in the dash saying the headlights are not functioning properly or whatever. So I was gonna call and ask if he had time to fix that when we came to his dealership on Saturday. But then I was thinking, well, what if he could use like a smoke machine and figure out where we're getting the uh, evap code, evaporation code, or whatever. Um, is that the right way to say it? Like, okay, it's like a sealed system or whatever, but if there's an evaporation leak, like, I don't know. That could be good, that could be bad. I don't know. But I was gonna ask, like, if he could use, because he's got all the fancy stuff to fix cars, if he could use a smoke machine to like tell me where the evap leak is coming from. That might play a role into whether I want to keep the vehicle or not. But then it's a double-edged sword, because if it's something major, like, he's definitely going to drop out of the trade-in, like, price of $6,000 that he quoted us. So anyway, it was kind of something that he would have to do if he kept the vehicle as a trade-in, something that I would want to know so I could fix or pay for it to be fixed. So anyway, I just ate some humble pie. The guy sounded kind of grumpy, because he's like, "Well, you got to make up your mind. Are you going to trade it in? Or are you not? Are you going to buy this other vehicle?" And there's a Toyota Prius 2019 with like 40-something thousand miles on it that we were contemplating. But if we were to buy the Prius and the Honda Pilot, that's like a lot of money. So I'm still on the fence. And I'm like, well, I can't make promises over the phone here. Like, and the guy's from like Russia, and he's got money coming out of his ears. So
you know, he can play hardball. He can put a little pressure on. Because, what's the worst that's going to happen for him? He doesn't have to trade, take my minivan for a trade in, which has problems that he has to fix if he wants to sell it. I mean, and we've already bought a vehicle from him, so we've lost leverage. So he can be mean and grumpy, but I'll remember that when I need a third vehicle someday from him, because we purchased Honda Odyssey minivan, we purchased this Honda Pilot. It's like, if the guy's not being very friendly, like, okay, well, I guess we stop buying vehicles from him, so he can lose that. I do have leverage for future, you know, business for him. He probably isn't thinking about that. He had some attitude on the phone, and I'm like, well, do what you got to do. And he's like, I will do what I got to do. And it's like, okay, I don't need to know that. Chill out. Number one, we asked that he put a new timing belt and a water pump in the van, and then we would either pick it up or trade it this coming Saturday. So, like, calling him on Tuesday and then just asking if they had time for the evap leak test, um, and him being a little grumpy, I don't know if that was a sales tactic or what, trying to put a little fear in me, but, I don't know. It is what it is. But that's pretty much the biggest thing I did today was call about the vehicle and seeing if he could do an evap leak check. He eventually said, $150 to do that seems reasonable. So I said, yeah, let's do that. So I don't know if that'll increase the chances of him wanting to take it for a trade for the $6,000 after he said seven. But even if I keep it, at least I'll have a little knowledge, and I'll have a new timing belt, and maybe I can throw a couple. Maybe I can get 30 or 40,000 more miles on this minivan. But